Good evening. Here's the world news from BGI TV, Baba Gbagede TV. I am Sanu Tolakomi Ajikeade. First, here the major headlines for the world news. Embrace new technology to solve your problems, Buhari tells Nigerians. Stall bloodbath in Imo. Ugochiyere appeals to President Muhammadu Buhari. Naira redesign timing makes no sense, El-Rufai. Again, El-Rufai spitfire, labels Nigeria judiciary corrupt. INEC may postpone presidential election by 2 weeks. Elders demand military's apology over Nasarawa accidental bombing. Gunmen attack INEC office, police station and residential buildings in Anambra State. 2 dead, others rescued in another Lagos tanker accident. Now on foreign. Equatorial Guinea appoints first female prime minister. And lastly, on sports. Former Golden Eaglet forward, Bangboye joins Romanian club. Now hear the news in details. President Muhammadu Buhari has advised Nigerians, especially industrialists and entrepreneurs, to adopt the use of technology to complement government efforts in solving problems facing industrial development in the country. Buhari gave the advice on Tuesday while speaking at the unveiling of the 50.3 meters, the tallest flag in Africa of Malam Alu Farm in Benin Kudi local government area in Jigawa State. He said technology has now simplified everything that can be used to solve most of the Nigerians' problems, especially in the area of agriculture, to ensure massive food production and industrialization of the country. I am impressed with the solar panels I saw all over in the farm. This proved that we can take full advantage of technology to solve most of the economic, social, and infrastructural challenges in Nigeria. More than 2 weeks after the carnage in his country home that led 4 persons dead in the 14th of January 2023, the spokesman of the Coalition of United Political Parties, Nkenga Imo Ugochiyere, on Wednesday called on President Muhammadu Buhari to stop the bloodbath in Imo State. Addressing a world press conference in Abuja, Ugochiyere said he cannot be intimidated into silence, hoping that President Muhammadu Buhari will direct the arrest and prosecution of those perpetrating evil in Imo State. This sponsor of the Akonga Mayhem had wished that even though their killer agents be made by the whiskers, I would at least be the too chalk and afraid to speak about the things I know. But I believe that the greatest weapon of the oppressor is fear. Once they are able to frighten you, but despite the carnage, our will has been made stronger. The power resides with you, sir. The court has ruled at different stages, and you have the constitutional powers. Ignore the advice of those who benefit from the unending bloodbath and are hiding under the unleashed mayhem on our people in a bid to keep illegitimate power in the country. The Kaduna State Governor, Nasir El-Rufai, on Wednesday, faulted the timing of the Naira redesign, saying that the move makes no political or economic sense. He said although the policy was the right way to go in achieving the desired change the country yearns for, the timing and the deadline set for it negated its purpose. El-Rufai stated this while featuring on Channels TV Sunrise Daily on Wednesday morning. While exonerating the President, Major General President Muhammadu Buhari, from the mess, El-Rufai saw some unnamed people were exploiting the President's desire to enthrone a working Nigerian to frustrate its efforts. The governor also explained that Buhari had, during its first stint as Nigeria head of the state, redesigned the Naira without hitches. Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai has alleged that the Nigerian judiciary system is corrupt and takes sides more than with the crooks than the innocent. In an interview with Channel TV on Wednesday, the Kaduna governor said courts were making it difficult to convict people who stole Kaduna State money. In Kaduna State, the corruption perception is much lower than other states. We have taken measures. We have made examples of people in public service. We have sacked those that were found to be fiddling with the public funds. It added that one of the biggest mistakes Nigeria made was setting up the National Industrial Court. He cited instances where the court treat people accused of corruption. One of the biggest mistakes the government takes is creating the NIC, which sees its duty as taking sides of the employees and not the employer. It is also always the employer that is wrong, he said. Mr. El-Rufai also said the next government must remove subsidies or the country will go bankrupt like Sri Lanka. There were feelings on Wednesday that the Independent National Electoral Commission may shift the February 25 presidential elections by a minimum of 2 weeks due to logistic issues. Key among these challenges in the incessant burden of INEC offices across the country are the insecurity challenges in the southeast and the northeast. A senior official of the commission informed the Independent that while the electoral body is determined to stick with the scheduled date, recent developments in the country may force it to announce an extension. The Commission is doing all it can to stick to the announced date, but given the numerous challenges being witnessed across the country, such as the burning of our offices, insecurity challenges, and attack on INEC officials, linked with fuel scarcity coupled with problems arising the new Naira note, I won't be surprised if the election is postponed by 2 weeks minimum. When contacted, the Commissioner for Information and Voter Education of the INEC, Festus Okoye, denied any plans of extension, saying the date fixed for the conduct of the elections remained fair. The coalition of the Pastoralist Association has held the number of its members killed during the accidental airstrike by the Nigerian Air Force in Nasarawa as rising to 47 people, while no fewer than 62 members sustained various degrees of injuries. The association, which is an umbrella organization of pastoralist groups in Nigeria, also accused that the military of carrying other similar airstrikes on harmless elders in Kenya and Awed in Doma local government area of Nasarawa State, adding that the soldiers last year killed their members in Kaduna. Addressing journalists on Tuesday in Abuja on behalf of the coalition, National President of the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeder Association of Nigeria, Baba Ingezama, Vice President Tabitha Palako, International Nigerian Chapter, Awa Koga, Musa Usman, among others, slammed the military, federal and the Benue State government for their failure to commiserate with the family of the deceased a week after the ill-fated incident happened. Gunmen early Wednesday morning attacked the office of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Ojoto, Idemili South local government area of Anambra State. Assault cell the Udon bombs the commission headquarters using improved explosive devices. The government also attacked a police station in Nobe, in the same local government area, and a residential building beside the station, where they killed a boy and injured a girl. The level of the damage in the police station was, however, not yet ascertained at the time of this report. The State Police Command spokesperson, DSP Toshiko Ikenga, confirmed the incident in a press statement. He said the attack happened about 1:45 a.m. on Wednesday, confirming that the attackers came in huge numbers and were ferried to the scenes of the incident in 4 Toyota Sienna vehicles. He added that the command had heavily deployed security personnel around the state to forestall such attacks in other places. At least 2 persons were confirmed dead yesterday when a premium motor spirit laden truck ran into a commercial tricycle in the Kotu area of Lagos State after experiencing brake failure. The tanker accident came less than 48 hours after a laden truck killed 9 persons at Ojuelegba bus stop in Lagos State last Saturday. The Director of Public Affairs and Enlightenment Department, Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, Taufik Adebayo, who confirmed the incident, disclosed that 4 persons were rescued at the accident scene. Leadership reports that the accident, which occurred around 12:30 p.m., involved a fully loaded container truck with the registration number and a 4 tricycle with the registration number. According to him, Of the 4 rescue victims by LASTMA personnel were 2 pregnant women and 2 children. Now on foreign. Equatorial Guinea President Teodoro Obiang Nguema has appointed the Vice President of Education, Manuel Aroka Bote, as Prime President, the first time a woman has held the role in the West African country. Mrs. Bote's new position was announced on state television late on Tuesday. Mr. Obiang, 80, was re-elected for his 6th time in office in November with 95% of the votes, commencing his place as the world's longest-standing ruler. The United States said at the time it had serious doubt about the credibility of the unannounced result. The election now called on authorities to work with the stakeholders to address allegations of vote fraud. The country of around 1.5 million people had only 2 presidents since its independence from Spain in 1968. Mr. Obiang hosted his uncle Francisco Macias Nguema in a coup in August 1979. And lastly, on sports. Former Golden Eagles striker Funsho Bangboye has left Hungarian club Feyenoord FC for Rapid Bucharest in Romania. But Bangboye signed a 1.5-year contract with an option to extend for another season. I feel very good to be here and be part of this club. I'm very pleased with the choice made, he told the club's official website. Honestly, I knew quite a lot about Rapid, because the first time they told me about Rapid, I told them that I know the club, the conditions here, it was great. The 24-year-old was a member of the Golden Eagles side that won the FIFA Under-17 World Cup in 2015. Bangboye netted in the 2-0 win against Mali in the final with Victor Osimhen, who currently plays for the Serie A club, Napoli, scoring the other goal. The forward started his professional career at Hungarian club Alidas in 2017 and later transferred to Feyenoord. He had already scored 2 goals in 11 appearances for Feyenoord this season. And that concludes the world news for this hour, but before we go, here's some of the major headlines once again. Embrace new technology to solve your problems, Buhari tells Nigerians. Stop bloodbath in Imo, Ugochinyere appeals to President Muhammadu Buhari. Naira redesign timing makes no sense, El-Rufai. Again, El-Rufai spitfire, labels Nigeria judiciary as corrupt. INEC may postpone presidential election by 2 weeks. Elders demand military's apology over Nasarawa accidental bombing. Gunmen attack INEC office, police station and residential building in Anambra State. To join us on all our social media handles, on Facebook as Gbagedemo with Alawi at Debayo, please follow the page and share the page. And on Instagram as Gbagedemo_22. Please follow the page and share the page as well. And on YouTube as Baba Gbagedemo TV. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn your post notification bell. For your adverts, please call the number displaying on the screen. Thanks so much for always watching our news on BGI TV. I'm Sanut Olakomi Ajikeade. Have a wonderful evening.
Oh, na, na, na. If you want to know what's going on in city, or you want to listen to the latest news and gist, no stress, oh, just into BGI TV. BGI TV, you're one in a million.